Hello everyone, and welcome to the Dice Commando YouTube channel. I'm Andrew, with you here as always. This is the Commando Cast, a video cast about all things Star Wars Destiny. This video and others like this one are possible thanks to viewers like you. Please show your support with a like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss any new videos. If you want to get involved with the channel, consider becoming a channel member. There are many benefits to channel membership, including access to our Discord, exclusive deck tech and strategy videos, and the opportunity to help create channel content. I want to sincerely thank all our channel members, as I truly couldn't do this without your support. You guys rock. Go Commando. So woke up this morning, got through my work emails, logged onto Discord, and kaboom! Discord was cooking, right? You know the feeling. Left side of your screen, all those little red dots, the @everyone's, all the Star Wars Destiny channels, they were lit up. But it's okay, for good reason. This is apparently the absolute largest announcement in the history of Star Wars Destiny ARH. So what's happening is on Sunday at noon my time, Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. I believe that's like 7 or 8 p.m. in the UK, and I think it's actually like early morning Monday for like our friends in Australia and that side of the globe. But the folks over at ARH are doing a live stream. So what you're seeing right here is what's been announced. That's all I know about what's going on. So tonight I wanted to talk about what I think we're going to see and why I'm 100% behind whatever it's going to be, because they're excited about it, which means we should be excited about it. Hey Star Wars Destiny folks, thanks for tuning in with me on this Thursday morning. Obviously the announcement went up Wednesday morning. I'm shooting this Wednesday night. But yeah, happy Thursday. I hope your week's been going well. I do plan on having a cast tomorrow, Friday. Not plan on, it's already shot and ready to go. We do have a cast tomorrow, so I will see you tomorrow morning, Friday, to talk Inquisitors, and we'll see if they're back. But yeah, today I wanted to cover this guy, the absolute largest announcement in the history of Star Wars Destiny ARH. And they're backing it up. I mean, full ad campaign. Like I mentioned, they already have it on. They put it on their Facebook. We don't usually see a huge Facebook presence from the ARH guys. It's mostly a Discord domain, but they're pumping it on all angles. So they're excited about it, and I think we should be too. The one thing is the absolute largest announcement in the history of Star Wars Destiny ARH. I still think the biggest announcement ever was the fact that you guys, you're the one doing the work, but we as a community are doing this, keeping it going. I think that was a bigger announcement. But just be clear, I'm just being Andrew here. I'm not undermining your announcement. I'm just saying that, it's going to be big, but I don't think it's bigger than the fact that you guys exist in the first place. But again, if you think I'm taking away from anything by saying that, that's not the intent. So, like I said, I'm very, very interested to see what this is going to be. So, let's go through this and speculate a bit, right? So, updates from the admin team behind the scenes on design and production. Set 4 name and announcement and spoilers. That's big. Surprise new content on the horizon. Organized play and Worlds 2022. So the first thing there, updates from the admin team behind the scenes on design and production. Note there's no there's no break in between those, so that's all kind of like one thought. So what that makes me think is that there's some sort of like reorg happening internally. I think that that's one of those things where like fundamentally it's probably going to be very important to the individuals involved on the back end, right? To those of us on the user side of it. Probably no much impact, but there's probably some names and frames changing. We know they've recently added 86 to like OP, so that's what my guess would be. And part of behind the scenes on design and production is probably going to be kind of explaining how that all fits and who's what and who's where. So probably something to do with that. So again, it'll be very interesting to see how that shapes out. I'm very curious to see, because we've been used to being in contact with people who have been, and it might be changing. So that'll be interesting to see. But again, I think fundamentally probably to the majority of the end users, I think probably that won't be a huge deal. Set for name, announcement, and spoilers. I think this one's important. Obviously it's exciting, right? But I think ARH 4 is important to them being ARH, and it should be, because it's in theory, like, right, with the way we talked about it last week, the way the rotation is happening, this is going to be really their first one. Riding solo. I promise to never do that again. All right, but this will be their first one where stuff starts getting bumped, right? So that'll be good. Anyway, and then spoilers too. So we're, what they said is like mid-November. It's like actually like a little bit late November, like the 20th or something like that. I'll get the exact date up. But spoilers, it's actually a little early for spoilers, right? That's almost 2 months away from from the set release. That's earlier, I think, than we've seen most spoilers. But it'll be really cool. I also hope we get to hear who the lead designer is. Offers always out there, as it has been with every lead designer in the past. If you'd like to come on the cast and, kind of share your vision with people, let people know who you are, the offer's out there. So let me know. Surprise new content on the horizon. This is the thing that's got me excited. This is probably the second most behind World. I'm curious to see where that's go. But surprise new content on the horizon. I'm hoping this is a new player set, or new player. I'm hoping this is a 2-player set, a new 2-player set, right? Some sort of intro kit or something like that, where they're introducing, I would think, fully ARH cards. That's what I'm hoping for. It could be maybe a draft kit, but I think that by and large, draft has kind of not really gone anywhere with the ARH stuff. So probably I don't think that they're going to put a lot of effort into that, just because I think it's like, a lot of work, low payoff. So I'm thinking this is going to be a 2-player set. So huge, fingers crossed there. Let's hope that that's what it is, because I think that that's going to be very, very big for the future. So organized play in Worlds 2022. Now they have those bucketed out. So let's talk about Worlds first, right? Worlds was originally planned for January-ish, I think. Because LVO is usually like the late half of January. As far as I know, everything's still happening, so they could still be doing Worlds 2022. The weird thing that's in the air, though, is like, will it really be a Worlds if COVID, we don't know where COVID's going to be by then. Like, we all thought it was going to be done by now, and it's not, right? So, like, is international travel really going to be a thing? And then if that's the case, do you really call it Worlds? So that'll be an interesting thing to see how they approach that, because, January is not that far away, right? So, like, maybe they're going to not do it at LVO, right? And do it later, which would be perfectly fine, right? So let's see where that goes. I know that there's a lot of people in that, team and stuff who are big fans of LVO. I still plan on going down. I've kind of bucketed some points to make that trip happen. I didn't go to the Fab thing in Las Vegas last weekend, and that was largely because I was making negotiations to keep my options open for that. So we'll see. But either way, it's going to be a good thing, right? So very curious to see what happens there. They've got a big challenge in front of them from a planning standpoint and stuff there. And honestly, I personally hope that we're all in a point, for multiple reasons. I all hope that we're in a position where, like, I don't have to wear a face mask when I'm rolling dice against you guys, right? I'd like to be able to drink beers and all that without masks on. Obviously the drinking part, but you know what I mean. Meaning in anything going into this, you can't have a mask on. I get it. Next is organized play, or I guess last is organized play. I think that by and large, they have the game night kits, I think, or the weekly, I think it's called game night kits. I think by and large, those haven't been huge. So we'll see if they're doing something else there, some different plan. One of the things that we've been faced with as a challenge is the community at large is that a lot of our tournaments are getting smaller and smaller and smaller in terms of participation. So getting something to reboot that would be awesome. I don't know. We'll see what their plans are. 86 seems very, very excited and into it. So we'll see what his ideas are. And I mean, I don't know. I think Angel AZ, I think he's still involved, but maybe that's part of the updates, the admin team thing. I don't know. So yeah, it sounds like some moving and shake. I mean, it looks like some moving and shaking is going to happen, which I think, in all to the end users, probably not much. There's some questions out there. We've already seen, I mean, it's been non-officially published that they're working on a new SWDB in the back end. And by that, I mean like very preliminary plans, but we all know that basically what happened with that was that the updates and stuff for the reprint list have already been submitted, and the owner of SWDB is just MIA. Probably just got tired of doing all the work. Coruscant Initiative, they kind of started their own thing, which was pretty cool on their part. It was kind of a power move on their part, and ARH basically forced ARH's hand, to be honest. And I think, it's been all but confirmed that that's what they're going to do. So expect some updates on that too. The thing I'm going to be looking for most, I mean, sure, I want to know what Set 4 is and all that stuff, and but I'm most excited about that surprise new content on the horizon. That looks pretty exciting. So anyway, just want to, the goal tonight was just to get the news out there. The speculation's fun and all, but, it's only, 72 hours away-ish. 74, 4 a.m. 80 hours away from the time that this goes live. So anyway, that's pretty much it for today. Just kind of doing some speculation, getting the news out, and we will see on Sunday. Unfortunately, I'm hosting a release event for another game on Sunday, so I won't be able to catch it live. But you guys can, and I will catch up when I get back, and then we'll talk about it on Monday. If there's much to talk about. Probably it's going to be, because I probably get to speculate. At least we're going to cover spoilers. So I'll see you tomorrow for the Inquisitor stuff, and I'll see you on Monday for the spoilers. With that said, folks, go Commando.